Ladies and gentlemen, alert. We have a snow squall that is about to be moving through New York right now. That is correct. I repeat, get your mittens and your snow boots on because we have a snow squall that is about to move in New York right now as we speak. Stunning pictures to follow. Last night's GFS drew up a Category 3 nor'easter gain to kick off 2020. Now it is plus 300-hour madness, so it's just something to keep an eye on. But with a total solar eclipse only 7 days away, it's something to keep an eye out on because the weather gets really weird around total solar eclipses. We are most definitely keeping an eye on a low pressure system that could be bringing heavy rain to the southeast, including Alabama, Mississippi, Florida. The models have been showing it dragging heavy rain over Florida on Sunday and then having a trailing low behind it that would drag more wind and rain. This is the major system we've been watching, and it has continued to trend south, but it looks like its trend south has stopped, so this is probably the real deal. Holyfield. And then some people are going to get wet for Christmas, and only a few people are going to get snow, as we're going to get a major torch heat up around Christmas, which, yes, if you guessed, followed by a major storm, you are correctamundo. So the wild weather is about to kick in gear, baby. All right, here's our wall of snow hitting Midtown Manhattan. Christopher Case pulling out the wowzers, also in Manhattan. Ivan the K is getting toasty, roasting. The people are spazzing out about the squall. Andy Hazelton roasting his chestnuts by the fire. Very interesting system forecast to move across the northeast Gulf this weekend. Definitely looks non-tropical, forced by a cutoff, but the still warm Gulf waters could make things a little interesting, at least in terms of warm sector instability. And I love a little bit of warm sector instability, baby. Yeah, I'm being weird. Ryan Hanran letting us know this is intense. And to the east in New Zealand, we had a major volcano eruption a week ago. And now we have record-breaking heat happening in Australia. All-time record-breaking heat, which is only going to increase the wildfire danger and damage. Storm bringing the best lines. I don't even know who you are. And I've been a goddess longer than you have been alive. Eric Fisher is sniffing the ozone tomorrow. The tropopause will be low as a strong polar disturbance. White fuzzball here brings Arctic air down across New England. Higher elevations won't leave the tens. Brief, but harsh. So it's like I say. It's like a McDLT. The hot side is hot, the cold side is cold, and then they bounce around like a lava lamp. Everybody's got their eye on the storm for this weekend. The Euro drawing it up more to the Mississippi, Alabama side. I mean, it shouldn't be a hurricane. It should just be a lot of rain. Yes, flooding will be involved, but it's the Asteroid Fight Club. You should be able to survive. 7 hours ago in Pennsylvania, the whole town was covered in tinsel this morning. Watch out for heavy branches. Matt Lanza getting all excited by the fascinating interplay this weekend with trough, upper low, and eventual surface low in the East Gulf that should bring rain, storms, and maybe some severe weather to parts of Florida and the southeast. If traveling east, have an umbrella. The Euro OP forecast GIF brought to us by Pivotal Weather. But yeah, as you can see, the Euro is taking the bigger chunks of the rain into Mississippi, Alabama, and the GFS takes it right over Florida. So we'll have to keep our eye on it for this weekend. Interstellar comet Borisov shines in incredible new Hubble photos, and on its perihelion to the sun, we had the New Zealand earthquake, and look, it's almost like a portal gate. We're getting an Arctic radar to probe space weather. We've only got 1 day to my birthday, 1 week until Christmas. And then like 2 weeks till New Year's Eve. We had some decent ice totals in our ice storm yesterday, including 0.68 inches in Maryland, 0.5 in Oakland, Maryland, 0.3 in New York. Pennsylvania got 0.29, and Sussex, New Jersey got 0.2. And ladies and gentlemen, whereas the people who only notice heat are always well funded, and the YouTubers who only notice cold are always well funded, I'm underfunded by bringing the truth. And yet, it is going to be a hot and toasty Christmas Day forecast. And whereas they'll like, it's always cold, guys, said we're going to be in like the worst winter ever, I said it would be super cold, and then it would super heat up, and then it would be super cold, and then it would super heat up, and then it would be super cold. And so, boom, nailed it. We have a super hot, toasty Christmas Day coming. That's going to be like 20 to 30 degrees warmer than average. And remember, we're on the lookout for volcanoes and earthquakes pretty much through 2023. Stephanie Abrams doing her best Wonder Woman impression. I have a crush on real life Wonder Woman, but I'm just a peasant to her. She wouldn't even talk to me. Crazy. Modern women are crazy. Not you, Stephanie. You are awesome. Horse, huh? I gotta kill the devil. I need to borrow your horse. Yeah, and it feels like for 2 straight years now, I've been dealing with the greedy, satanic meatheads trying to take over YouTube and weather and space weather. Kiss my crap, bitches. I mean, anyone could sell a grand solar minimum to a chump during a solar minimum, but I think it's going to be harder to sell during a solar maximum, which should be coming up any day now. Hey, I could be wrong, but I admit when I'm wrong, though it happens rarely. The other thing that I did get wrong this year were the hurricane intensities for the Florida storm and the Northeast storm. But I will notice that it continues to trek over the 2 spots I noted, which I find very interesting. Also, Northeast, you guys are going to be getting hit again and 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 again in a wave after wave pattern. And man, I just want to say one time again, the truth community was so much better like 2 years ago before it became a political hacker, NSA, satanic fight for total dominance. But whatever. Jesus Christ rules. Yeah. And I'm still standing. Thanks to Asteroid Fight Club. Conquistador. 2 500-year-old conquistador anchors discovered off Mexico's Gulf Coast, which confirms my theory that the formation of America was actually an extension of the Spanish Inquisition, because the Europeans came over here for oil, bro, and then they made it look like we set it all up. That's a whole other topic we can discuss later. I don't actually know where this is, but I think it's Australia. They had a 4.4 earthquake. Remember, I actually predicted the New Zealand volcano eruption last year. Australia needs to be on the lookout for volcanoes, and yesterday there was a 4.5 earthquake in California. I imagine we will be seeing a 7.0 earthquake or greater. I don't know where specifically, but I would say we will see it between the 19th and the 22nd. And then we may see a larger earthquake between the 26th and January 10th, let's say. Review. Star Wars, The Rise of Skywalker is here to remind you just how good The Last Jedi was. I don't know how to feel. Yeah, me neither. All right, this is my quick wrap-up of the snow squall and the big storm coming in the south, and then the big Christmas heat-up with a large storm to follow. Where and when, we don't know yet, because the models have a hard time picking up total eclipse before and after. And my birthday is tomorrow. If you want to say thanks for all the hard work or happy birthday, you can send me a letter at TLEWISON, 5430 Birdwood Road, number 416, Houston, Texas, 77096. I'd like to buy Chinese food, but that shit is expensive. tomorrow for my birthday. I got a PayPal link. SpaceCowboy2017 at Gmail is the address in there. You should use a Venmo, a Cash App, a Patron. And I've been busting my butt. Man, even a Christmas present or even a THORnews Year 8, whatever. I give it my all. And if you would like the truth community to be something other than people who are going to tell you to buy Bitcoin, people are going to tell you that a politician is doing a perfect job, or that we're in a grand solar minimum, if you would like some type of, diversity in the truth community, then all the support I can get, I would appreciate. If not, I'll be fighting tooth and nail the best I can. And thank you to Kenneth in Arizona. Lynn, you're an amazing sweetheart. The person who shall not be named, they asked not to be named. Mike T. Athena, I appreciate the love, guys. Really, I do. I wouldn't be doing it without you amazing, kick-ass people. All right, everybody stay cool. Peace out. God bless everyone.